Hey, everybody. I'm on my way, running around, doing my thing. And I'm going to have to consider how I'm going to do some things, once I start my podcast and this and that and the other. But I just wanted to say to everyone, just stay encouraged about what you want in your life. All right, stay encouraged. As long as you know that you are grounded in your reality, you're not attempting to manipulate anybody, steal from anybody. You are a genuine work in progress, because we all are. Just keep in mind that there's going to be a lot of people that have discouraged you. I've had that discouragement, and sometimes it's within your family, unfortunately. That's just where it is. Because, when my parents died, there was a lot of revelations about things. And certain people see opportunity when someone dies that was the patriarch or the matriarch, the center of the family. Our parents were the center of our family. Okay? And we did, and in most cases, I didn't. I mean, I was still expressing myself and speaking my mind and saying the things I needed to say. But a lot of other people were not. They were kind of holding stuff in and waiting for the opportunity to unleash. I'm telling you, to unleash on each other. Whether it's your siblings, cousins, uncles, aunties, whatever. Some family members wait until opportunities to unleash their, I don't know if it was jealousy or envy. And sometimes you can find a form of hatred in your own family. You really can. Anyone denying that is kind of delusional. Okay? Because there's always, if you look at celebrities, since we all like to pay attention to celebrities, sometimes their own worst enemy is their family. And their family members do the worst harm to them, either stealing their money, whatever that is, or this or that and the other, using their children, celebrity, using their children as something that they failed to be recognized, so they use their children, this and that and the other. Okay, so you're going to find that in families too. Anybody not accepting that is in delusion, okay? My point is this, and like I said, I know certain things were said about me and my family, and I just took it like everything else, I built up so much resilience and perseverance that, hey, say what you need to say. And one of my relatives even said to me, that I am going to essentially be crawling back to them for help, which I thought that was kind of weird because I've never done that. I don't crawl to people to ask for help for anything, and I've not done that. So you're going to have these kind of things said about you and done to you. And again, you just, and a lot of people talking about forgiveness and this and that and the other. And I said something about forgiveness that, that you, the individual, if you are the individual that's going through something and you persevered and you've overcome, you don't owe anybody an apology. Okay? Especially if people say, oh, well, I gave you some money. And it's always around money, too. It always resort to about money. I gave you this to have you take these lessons. I gave you this for gas money. You, the individual that has overcome adversity and persevered, and you were still resilient, and then you had a dream, you had an idea, and nobody wanted to fund you. Your family members didn't want to give you any money, and it's different for different reasons as to why certain family members did not give you money. It's not like you're asking for money to pay your rent or mortgage or car payment. Okay. But I'm saying if you have set out plans and dreams and you just want someone to support you in it, but it's still free will. Do whatever you want. These days, you just never know what someone's intentions are anyway. They'll say that they're attempting to fund something and they don't. They may be funding a addiction for all you know. So you do have to be discerning when you do loan money to people or you do get on board to help them. But I'm just telling those that are genuine in their intentions to keep persevering, because at the end of the day, it's all about you anyway. And so you're going to be discouraged. You're going to be, so my point is this, I don't know how in the world anyone in my family would suggest that I would do such a thing, that's crawling back to them and begging them for money or begging them for help or begging them to bail me out. That has not ever been my personality, and they know that. Okay, they know that. But I sense that there are some, and that's in everyone's family, that are going to crash and burn. Okay, in other words, they're and I'm not talking about my family per se. I'm just saying families in general, even friends or anybody that's close to you. The veils are going to be lifted, because this is the time we're in. These are the moments that are upon us, where you're going to be coming out of beliefs and you're going to go into information. It's going to be an elevated time of discussion and conversation, and it's not going to be centered around what I believe. It's going to be centered around, what do I know? Okay, what do you know? And so a lot of people are going to get themselves exposed because they don't know a goddamn thing, and they have been perpetrating this all their lives. And I remember one family member even said that to me. They said to me, I know how to put on a face to give everyone the appearance that I'm doing better than I am, because I don't want to have people worried about me or something to that effect. So I'll put on a happy face, per se. Well, you can only do that for so long. And, I would rather be genuine about my situation than to be putting on a happy face and pretending I'm happy when I know I'm not. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of revelations coming forward. And a lot of people will get themselves exposed. So do the best you can to just remain genuine and authentic. Okay, and admit that, you may have cheated. You cheated along the way. And you attempted to, be over people, to step over people and step on people, and you realize, that's not even necessary. That is not so necessarily hustle. A lot of people have just like everything else, they butchered hustle, black culture hustle, and whatever. That's why you have to really, like I said, consider what you're saying to yourself. What are you hustling? Is it genuine hustle? Is it fraudulent hustle? Some people have no idea what they're talking about, and they just accept words and consider themselves hustlers, and they are nothing more, nothing less than parrots, regurgitators, stealing. And they're like trust fund babies. Nepotism. In other words, they hadn't earned anything. Everything was given to them. So, and now they claim they hustling all of a sudden. You know what I mean? So anyway, stay true to yourself. I'm staying true to myself, and things are working out fantastically. Yes, I've had more issues with certain people than I've had with any stranger or even any enemy, to be honest. Where they have this assumption, I guess. I have no idea. And it's because of their jealousy and envy. Everything will come back usually to jealousy and envy. And that comes from your family members too. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Persevere. Move forward. Continue to not seek revenge or retaliation. Just be kind and gentle to yourself. And allow the others to, crash and burn, which they will. A lot of people are going to get exposed. The veils are going to come off. And so you're going to realize that you were right in your assessment of people. You were right to stay away from certain people, whether they're your family members or not. Okay? So I'm going to stop right there. I'm on my way to handle my business. I'm going to send peace and love to everybody all over the stars and moon and mountains. And trust me, I'll be back.